Hey family, I'm Yogi Farron and welcome back. We're on day 25 of our 30-day yoga journey. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, letting me know just how your flow is going at home. Thank you for continuously inviting me into your home, and I can't wait to flow with you today. Today's flow is dedicated to nourishment. Our beautiful flowers, our yogi flowers, have blossomed, and now we need to nourish them to keep them alive. Join me in a comfortable seat right in the center of your mat as we get settled into today's practice. Once you found your comfortable seat, close your eyes and take a deep inhale, bringing your shoulders up by your ears. Exhale as you allow them to melt down towards your mat. On your next round of breath, bring those hands in prayer position right in the center of your chest. And let's set an intention for today's flow. What would you like to bring to your mat today? What's your why for yoga today? Take a few rounds of breath as you focus in on that intention, your intention for today's flow. Deep inhale in through your nose and a slow, loving release through your mouth. Your next exhale, slowly bat your eyes open. Welcome back. And next, release your hands out by your sides. Just kidding, bring them to your knees. On an inhale, slowly round your spine, sending your gaze to your belly button for seated cat pose. Exhale and release, sticking your butt up, allowing your crown to go to the sky. And there should be a tiny arch in the back, your lower back. Take a deep inhale, reverse the motion, sending your gaze to your belly button, rounding your spine. Exhale, release, allowing that slight arch in your lower back. Send your gaze up. One more deep inhale. Slowly round your spine as you send your gaze to your belly button. And exhale, release, allowing a slight curve in that lower back. Your butt sticks out on your mat and your gaze is up. Release back to your neutral center position. On your next round of breath, bring both of your hands over to the right side of your body. Uncross your legs and make your way to tabletop position, placing each of your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees about hip-width distance apart. On your next inhale, extend your right leg directly behind you, allowing only your toes to touch your mat. Your gaze is down to your mat. On your next inhale, slowly lift that back right foot and flex it as if you're pressing up against a wall. Keep that core tight. Allow your gaze to be relaxed and down towards your mat. One more round of breath here. And on your next exhale, release your knee back to tabletop position. On your next inhale, extend that left foot directly behind you, evenly distributing the weight on both of your hands and your remaining right knee. On your next inhale, slowly lift that left foot and flex it as if you're pressing up against the back wall. Send your gaze down to the ground. And if your shoulders are creeping up by your ears, take this time to exhale and release them down towards your mat. On your next exhale, replace that knee back to meet your right knee in tabletop. Take a deep inhale, slowly round your spine, send your gaze to your belly button for cat pose. Exhale, release, sending your butt up, gaze up, crown up for cow pose. Release back to your neutral position in tabletop. On your next inhale, slowly extend that right leg directly behind you. Only your toes are touching your mat. Your gaze is down towards your mat and your fingertips are spread wide. On your next inhale, slowly lift that back right foot, flexing it as if you're pressing up against a wall. Be sure that you're evenly distributing all of the weight on both of your hands and knee that is on the mat. On your next exhale, return that knee back to meet your left knee. On your next inhale, slowly round your spine, send your gaze to your belly button for cat pose. Exhale, release, spread your fingertips wide as you stick your butt up, crown up, cow pose. Release to a neutral position. And on your next inhale, slowly extend that left leg directly behind you. Send your gaze down to your mat. And on your next inhale, slowly lift that back left foot and flex it as if it's up against a wall. You spread your fingertips wide, release your shoulders down towards your mat. And on your next exhale, you replace that knee back to meet your right. Take a deep inhale, round your spine, sending your gaze to your belly button. You exhale, release the motion, stick that butt up, gaze up, crown up, cow pose. Find your neutral position, and next bring your knees together, bring your toes together, separate your knees as wide as your mat, and slowly send your butt back to meet your feet. Use your hands to help guide your forehead down to your mat for your extended child's pose position. Take a deep inhale in through your nose here. And as you exhale and release, you feel your chest inching closer and closer to your mat or the tops of your thighs. You may fully extend your arms up above your crown, or you may allow them to rest, having your elbows lay on the mat and palms and hands are spread wide above your crown. Take one more round of breath here. And on your next exhale, release your body into your mat. On your next inhale, use your hands to make your way back to your body, stacking one behind each other, making your way up to your seated position. Bring your knees together. Bring both your hands over to the left side of your body. And next, swing your legs out to be directly in front of you. Allow your hands to rest right next to your butt, and you might have a slight bend in your elbow, a major bend in your elbow, or your arms may be completely straight, depending on how long they are. Spread your fingertips wide, flex your feet, and on an inhale, you're going to send your crown up to the sky as your gaze is forward. Shoulders sink down towards your mat. Exhale and release as your buttocks, feet, heels, and hands all sink into your mat. Take a deep inhale as you stack your spine and sit up just a little straighter. Gaze is still forward. Exhale as you allow your body to melt further into your mat. One more deep inhale here, sitting the tallest that you have so far today. Exhale and release. Your next round of breath, release your hands from your sides and make your way to your knees by first crossing them, using your hands to shift forward, releasing them crossed, and making your way to your seated position like so. Take a deep inhale and bring your shoulders up by your ears. Exhale and send them back down towards your mat. If you have a block or blanket handy, now would be a great time to grab it. And next, place it directly under your bum. Once you placed your block underneath your bum, separate your heels and allow your knees to touch in the center. We're transitioning to hero pose. Place your hands on top of your legs and send your gaze forward. On an inhale, we pretend like a string is pulling our crown up to the sky as we send our gaze forward. We exhale as we sink lower into our block. Your feet should be located right outside of your hips. Let's take another round of breath here. Deep inhale in through our nose as we stack our spine, send our shoulders down, and sit a little taller. Exhale, we release as our body melts further into our mat. If you're comfortable in this hero pose and if your knees feel okay, take this moment to gently remove your block from underneath your bum and allow your butt to sit in between both of your feet. Take a moment to adjust, feeling what's comfortable in this moment, and if it's not, feel free to replace that block or blanket underneath your bum. Take a deep inhale here, bringing your shoulders up by your ears. You exhale and release them down toward your sides. Take another inhale here. As that string is pulling our crown up to the sky, our gaze is forward and our spine is long. Exhale and release back into your mat. On your next round of breath, you're going to use your hands to help guide your body up, placing those feet back under your butt and placing your hands back on top of the top of your legs. On an inhale, bring your shoulders up by your ears. Exhale and allow them to melt down towards your mat. Bring both your hands over to the left side of your body and swing those legs out in front of you. Next, slowly release your back. We're making our way to lie down on our mat, not Savasana yet. Extend both your legs directly in front of you and send your gaze up to the sky. On your next inhale, bend that right knee and use both of your hands to give it a gentle hug. Send your gaze up to the sky, flex that extended left leg, and be sure that both of your shoulders are flush with your mat. Neck is fully extended. Exhale and release your body, melting further into your mat. On your next round of breath, use that right knee and draw a circle. Pretend like you're drawing a circle in the sky with that knee. Moving with your breath, taking your time, making it as small or as wide as what feels comfortable. Make 3 full rotations in one direction. And once you made it around 3 times, we're gonna reverse it. Making those O's with our knee. We extend that left foot and it's still flexed. Moving with intention and following our breath here. Once you made all of your circles, release your hands back to your mat and allow that right leg to extend and meet your left leg. On your next round of breath, bend your left leg up to your chest and use your hands to help guide it as close that is comfortable. Next, if it's comfortable, slowly make those circles in the sky with your knee, gently moving it. Take this moment to check in on that extended right leg as you're making your circles. Is your foot flexed up to the sky? If not, take this moment to adjust. Once you've made 3 full circles in one direction, reverse the motion, sending your knee in the opposite direction. Moving with your breath here, leaning into what feels good. Once you made 3 complete circles on both sides, extend both of your knees out in front of you, both of your legs out in front of you. On your next round of breath, you're going to bring both of those legs up to your chest and you're going to give it a big hug. Be sure that your neck is fully extended. Gaze is still up to the sky. If you're comfortable here, take a gentle sway from left to right, giving a small massage on that lower back. Move with your breath here and lean into what feels good. So that might mean a little more movement than me, or maybe you're completely still. As you're swaying from left to right, you know what feels good on that lower back. If it feels good, lean into it. If it doesn't, stop. Find a place of stillness. Give those knees one more tight hug. And on your next exhale, you release your hands back to your mat, your feet, and then you extend both of your legs out in front of you. On your next inhale, you're going to bend that right knee, allowing your right foot to rest on your inner left thigh. Flex that left foot. If it's more comfortable, feel free to grab your block and place it directly under your right knee. Find a place of comfort for your arms. Your palms can be facing the sky, or you may place them on your inner thighs, not pressing down, but only as a gentle reminder. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale as you release your shoulders, back, and legs to your mat. One more round of breath here. Perhaps your knee inches closer to the ground. Exhale. If your hands are resting on your inner thighs, slowly remove them as you extend your right leg out to meet your left. Flex both of your legs. Take one round of breath here. Exhale and allow your back to melt further into your mat. On your next inhale, bend that left leg, bringing it to the inner right thigh, flexing that right leg. Feel free to place a block or blanket underneath of your left leg if it's more comfortable. And find your place of comfort with your hands. They can be extended or facing the sky, or you may gently place them on your inner thighs, leaning to what feels best for you. Take another round of breath here as you feel your back become more flush with your mat. Send your gaze up to the sky. Flex that back and flex that right foot up to the sky. And on your next exhale, you're going to remove your hands from your thighs and extend that left leg out to meet your right. Allow both your palms to face the sky. Your gaze follows. Take one round of breath, filling your body from your head, through your arms, through your torso, your legs, all the way down to your toes. Next, exhale and release as you feel your body becoming more one with your mat. On your next round of breath, you're going to bring both of those feet together as if we're in butterfly position, finding a place of comfort for you. So that may mean that your reclined butterfly might look like this, with your feet closer to the end of your mat, or you may get them as close to your bum that is comfortable. With each round of breath, you send it to your inner thighs, creating energy. And with each exhale, you feel your knees sink lower and closer to the ground. Perhaps you place your hands on your inner thighs, not pressing down, only allowing them to rest there as a gentle reminder. On your next exhale, you release your shoulders deeper into your mat, and you feel your knees get a little closer to the ground. One more round of breath here. As you send those knees down to your mat, exhale and release. On your next round of breath, if your hands are resting on your inner thighs, gently remove them. And next, extend both of your legs back out in front of you. Bring your heels together, allow those toes to flap open, and your palms face the sky. Close your eyes. Take a deep inhale, sending breath and love and light through those inner thighs that we just felt all that energy in. And on an exhale, you're going to release all that doesn't serve you in this moment and this time. Close your eyes if they aren't already closed, as we enjoy our resting Savasana position. 25 days into this 30-day challenge, it's most important to remember the power and the importance of Savasana. This is a time where our body remains still and we absorb all the energy that we've created as we move through different asanas. We allow our body this time of stillness and rest so we may receive what we need to in our yoga flow. With each inhale, we fill our body completely. And with each exhale, we release everything that we don't need. On your next round of breath, slowly wiggle those toes. Next, wiggle your fingertips. Bring awareness back to this moment, back to your mat, back to the now. Slowly bat your eyes open. Welcome back. And next, bring your left arm over to the right side of your body as you make your way to your fetal position. Curling up like a ball, as if we're being reborn again. Next, use both of your hands to make your way to your comfortable seat right in the center of your mat, just like we started. And once you've found your comfortable seat, close your eyes. Take a deep inhale, bring your shoulders up by your ears. Exhale and release them down towards your mat. Next, bring those hands in prayer position, right in the center of your chest, and bring your attention back to your why for today's flow, your intention for today's practice. I encourage you to use this energy that we've just flowed through and apply it to your day, your week, or your year, whichever serves you the best. On your next round of breath, bring those thumbs to rest right in the center of those eyebrows and give your third eye a gentle massage. It's been a pleasure flowing with you today, and I cannot wait to see you tomorrow. Namaste. Way to go, family. I'll see you tomorrow on day 26.